disagree.
Yeah, we
on Frank Ntilikina.
We have a lot of things. Wow.
So, okay,
he called him a bum.
So go ahead and talk about it
It's
because
like my 80th time calling him a bum.
But now, let me ask you this, right? Because I saw you had tweeted about you wanted to see the Knicks go after Kemba Walker, right? I know. So I definitely.
If it made sense, I wasn't trying to give up the house, but if it made sense.
But if it made sense, you would do it. When they drafted Ntilikina, your thoughts?
I was livid.
Livid.
Absolutely.
Did you watch him play at all?
Absolutely.
did you want anybody else?
Yeah, was it
Dennis Smith Jr., Donovan Mitchell?
Okay.
Either one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, DSJ is the truth.
Well, I'm not a fan
Utah
of
Jazz
DSJ.
fan right
You're
here.
crazy.
I think he's Steve Francis
Very happy with
2.0.
Donovan Mitchell.
You're crazy.
You think so?
You're crazy. Bro.
Now Donovan Mitchell, I like, but
DSJ is the truth.
I'm not a fan of him. I think
All right,
he just racks up
we'll
points.
see this
and
in a
does
year.
nothing else.
We'll see this in a year.
You gonna come back if
DSJ is
Ntilikina's
the
better than him?
truth, bro. If who's better?
If Ntilikina's better than him,
I'm better than Ntilikina.
Damn.
Yeah, like, yo, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm a huge basketball fan, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So when I'm not dealing with music and jazz, I'm basketballed out.
Yes.
Whether it's YouTube, whether it's highlights, I live on Bleacher Report. I talk to Bagels and Begley every day. I'm a humongous basketball fan.
Right.
If the Knicks are interested in somebody, I do research right away as if I was on payroll.
okay. See,
You
know what
now,
I'm saying?
now I want to say something about that because
disclaimer, you're a knowledgeable basketball.
Absolutely.
and I
1000%.
didn't doubt
And we
this.
we
I didn't
did
doubt
not
this
doubt
guy
that,
was.
but we're letting people know.
I didn't
Right.
doubt
this
this
is
guy
not.
was.
Absolutely.
What I
So
tend
this
to,
is a calculated attack on Ntilikina.
Absolutely.
No, what I,
It's
what
not
I,
an attack, it's
what
just
I
an
tend-
observation.
What I tend to find, Scott, from a lot of people, and I don't think you're in this realm, but I remember this with Porzingis. When Porzingis was when it was coming up for them to draft him, I looked at him. I said, "Yo, that kid could play." I liked him. I scouted. I liked what he saw.
Right.
A lot of people was like, "Nah, I want Mudiay." We'll
Now-
get to him in a second.
That's my bro too.
Yeah, we'll get to Mudiay in a second. But I liked KP, and I want him to draft him. A lot of people had that European bias. Nah, let's get him. We've been burned by all these. He's going to be Darko Milicic 2.0.
Right.
I'm fine with the fan who does their homework.
Right.
And then says, okay, I don't like a guy. Even if you and I disagree,
Right.
I respect the fact you did your homework.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I was super wrong on KP, and I admitted that. And
See?
man
See,
of
I
my
can
word, I
respect
admit
that.
that. Like
I can
a
respect
man
that.
can admit when he's right and admit when he's wrong. I was wrong on KP because we didn't know anything. There wasn't much out on him.
There wasn't.
We didn't know
You had to-
anything.
yeah.
And this guy says we're gonna go get this ring now. This guy being Phil, right?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
He goes, we're going to go get this ring right now. Melo deserves this ring right
Yep,
now. We're
he
going to
did
build
say
the
that.
win. 2 months later in the draft, he drafts a kid who nobody knew, and he comes out right after the draft at the press conference and says, this kid won't be ready to 3 to 4 years. So how do you say on one hand, we're going to go get it now, get him some help right now. You're in a position to make a huge draft pick, and then 2 months later say, this kid isn't ready for 3-4 years. How do you expect the city? How do you expect the rest of the team? How do you expect that franchise player, anybody to have faith in who you just picked? You just told us this kid is not ready. Now, on the flip side, Phil was wrong. He was mega ready. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm happy that I was wrong in my feeling like KP wasn't it. When we saw who KP was. We saw preseason like, yo, this kid all right. Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
We see who Frank is. The numbers Frank put up in France are the same numbers he's putting up now. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. They are identical. To anybody listening, I remember looking at his numbers when he was over there, because as soon as he was on the radar, I watched a million YouTube videos.
Right.
I said, this kid is slow. This kid don't have no handle. This kid don't have no jumper. The only thing he does is put his 7-foot arms out. And I could play defense too if my arms are 7 feet. Give me 2 brooms and I can play D. It's not about, we got all these defensive instincts. Yo, give me 2 brooms. I can play D.
So you're out on him, definitely.
1,000%.
So it's like
No, Sky's all the way out.
1,000%.
So just playing devil's advocate here, because I'm not really leaning strong one way or another. But you don't think that maybe year 3, year 4 that he develops into something
I think we
like
see
other.
who he is.
Okay.
I think he will get better just from being in the league, but we see who he is. He's a backup point guard.
Okay.
1,000%. He's not your leading point guard.
Okay, so with
At
that,
all.
So
You
with
know what I
that
mean?
being said, I want to, and I know Mudiay is your boy.
Yep.
I'm not a huge fan of his game.
You're crazy.
I think
man.
You're underselling.
Hold on,
He
hold
said
on.
2 things
Hold
already
on.
that wasn't
I know,
too right.
Scott's not feeling me. This guy doesn't shoot the ball that well. Okay?
Okay.
He doesn't shoot the ball that well. Turns the ball over a lot in Denver. I'm going to say maybe his change of scenery could be better. Maybe you know better than me because that's your man's, right? Does he need to change the scenery in
Absolutely.
Denver? Are you happy that he's here in New York?
1,000%.
Okay, now.
You saw how hard I was going for him at the draft with KP? I don't know if you remember back
then.
I
don't remember
That's
that.
who I wanted.
I don't remember that.
And a lot of Knicks fans wanted him, too. A lot of
because
Knicks
here's the deal. It goes back to what I said.
And you said he wanted to play here. I just want to make that noted, too. You said that you knew that he wanted to play
here.
Yeah.
He was excited about the I think what happened was, and I wasn't in the room, but I think what happened was they told him, it's probably going to go this way. And he was right. Again, I wasn't in the room.
No, but
so
agents,
this is just
agents
off
get
of
that and they know
this
that.
is just off of what I heard and different things. But I don't want it to be quoted as I was in the room knowing all this. But it was like, players get told, agents get told, they probably gonna go this way. They probably, but on the flip side, then it turned into KP, which was a blessing because now we look. God looked out because he said, just hold on. I'm going to give you your man. We're going to have it where you get both of them. Let's just hold on. But, from what I remember reading back then was that once it went down, he was a little relieved on the low because the triangle is what it is. So it was like, I don't really even want to be involved with that. So I'm glad. Listen, it's the same reason why Dennis Smith didn't want to give up his physicals. Because of Phil, nobody wanted to play under Phil because they saw what he was doing to the regime. It wasn't about I'm playing for Phil, the coach who gave Mike 6 rings and Kobe these rings. It wasn't that. It was look at what he's doing to this team. Look at how he treats the players. Look at how he treats the organization. Look how he ostracizes everybody. I don't want to play for that guy.
Do you actually see him becoming the Knicks franchise point guard?
I totally see him becoming the Knicks franchise point guard if he get the keys, if he gets the time, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he don't do his homework.
I feel like
if he did his
I did my homework,
I'm gonna tell you, if he did his homework, he would be like, nah, your man is it. Because here's the thing.
I'm listening, Scott. I'm listening.
As far as the media stuff, I don't know. When I did the story on him on Slam, he was real cool. He's a real laid back dude. You know what I mean? He's not, he's real chill.
You think he can fit in New York though?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. He's real chill.
Okay.
He's from Dallas. It's Texas, so it's smooth, it's slowed down. He's a real chill, laid back dude. You know what I mean? So I could see the media, and he's just like, it's cool. You know what I mean? Like, he's a real chill, laid back dude. Real reserved and just calm. Real calm. That's the word I'm looking for.
There you go.
Real calm dude.
Yeah.
As far as his game, 6'5" like Frank, but he's stronger. He's like 210, he's like...
No, he's around 210.
Yeah.
He's more athletic.
Chopped.
Yep.
Jump through the... I mean, bro, go and YouTube him, bro. I'm not talking about Denver because the Denver days, he didn't get run. Granted, his opening night game as a rookie in the league, you know what his opening night was? 17-9.
Yeah, I remember he almost had a
17 points, 9 assists, I think 5 rebounds. No turnovers.
I got some homework for you though.
Go for it.
All right, I read this the other day. So according to ESPN stats and information, only Stanley Johnson and Marcus Smart played as many minutes as Mudiay while shooting worse than Mudiay, whose career percentage is 37.5. He also struggled defensively, ranking last in the league among all point guards in defensive real plus minus.
Yeah, but how many minutes did he play?
Well, yes, his time has gone down to Denver.
Like, here's the thing. He fell out of the rotation because I don't know what Denver was doing, but every time they had a pick, they took a point guard. It's like, you draft Mudiay, and then you say, yo, you the guy. The very next draft, after he had a cool season, he averaged 14 and I think 5 on the season as a rookie.
Yeah.
What is wrong with those numbers? They go draft another point guard. Then in the second round, they draft Malik Beasley, who could play the 1 and the 2. Then they go out and get, I think Jameer Nelson was already there. No. Gary Harris is the 2. But they went and got, it's like, yo, what are y'all doing? So, of course, that's going to make you feel like, yo, like.
Oh, it's going to affect your confidence. Of course
it's the same thing that's going on with allegedly what they were afraid of with Frank right now. Like, yo, is he going to be able to, because first they brought up Trey.
That was my next
question. Then they
question.
went and got Moody. So what is that going to do to him? So that opening point guard slot is up for the taking. And I'm telling you, they can lie to this kid all they want because they have to. Right? Like, how is it, how is, your coach, or let's take it even a step further, how your parent going to come out and say, you're an idiot of a child? Your parents are never going to tell you, yo, you stupid. Yo, Dex, you're just not smart, bro. Right. Your parents are never going to say that. What they're going to say is, we're going to help you out, we're going to do whatever to get you right. They're never going to tell this kid, yo, you're trash. They're never going to come out and openly say that because, first of all, it hurts the brand because they've sold us on him since day one because they didn't have a choice. Scott Perry wasn't here when they drafted son. He would have never drafted son. You can see that.
The point you're making is I'm fine with if you come out and be truthful with it. Not you. I'm talking about Scott Perry, the Knicks organization, right? If you don't believe in Frank,
they can't do that though, bro. You know that.
I know the politics how they're gonna play that.
We can do that as fans. We can do that as journalists.
You know what?
They can't do that.
You know what? We'll tell the time, Sky. We'll see what they do with the minutes as far as Mudiay and Frank. I know we're gonna go watch. We're recording this. We're gonna see.
This summer and all that is gonna say everything. You already started seeing it when Trey Burke was taking Frank minutes. They don't believe in Son at all, but they know we can't come out and just say, yo, Son ain't it, because it goes against everything that you were saying. It goes against the organization. It goes against the look of the brand and the class that the Knicks are supposed to uphold.
The Knicks
so they're
brand
never
going to
do
strong,
that.
Brother.
Right, but they're never going to do that. They're never going to come out. Even if they got rid of Son tomorrow, if they traded him in a deal last week, they would have never said, oh, because he was trash, we ain't believe in him. Yeah. They're going to say, we just wanted to do some things that make sense, and we wish him the best, da-da-da. Yeah. They have to be PC. I respect that.
Understood.
Behind closed doors, they don't believe in Son because they wouldn't be making the moves they make. And they're right for doing that because he's not it. The thing with Son, size-wise, the stuff that you're born with, all day. 6'5", 7-foot wingspan, all day. I grew up a Penny Hardaway fan. Penny Hardaway is Jesus to me.
I think he has some comparisons to Penny Hardaway coming out of that draft.
I wouldn't have said that.
Didn't he?
No, not at all.
I heard people.
Mudiay I'm talking about.
Oh, Mudiay.
Moody was looked at as like a bigger Derrick
Not
Rose.
Ntilikina.
I was about to say, what? No, Moody was looked at like a bigger Derrick Rose. They gave him the John Wall comparison.
I heard Jason Kidd, too, because his jumper was in question.
Right, but here's the thing. First of all, and we'll go back because I know you said you wasn't up on him because you wasn't up on him, but his vision is crazy. His passing, his vision is crazy. He's 6'5", so he can see over everybody. He's strong and brolic and diesel, so he can get rebounds. He Debo his way in the lane. He got super hops. You look up his dunk highlight reel, dumb.
Crazy ass.
Super hops. Yeah. Like they wanted them to be in the dunk contest as open the year. Super hop. He's like a bigger Donovan Mitchell. Like, it's but the thing with him, his vision is stupid. He got super handles. He's stupid quick. He's like a little John Wall. You know what I mean? That was the best way to really describe. John Wall couldn't shoot when he came out either.
That's true.
The best thing I say, exactly. People say, oh, he can't shoot, jumper. Yo, listen, you could teach a jump shot. Yeah. There's a lot of things you can't teach. One of the things you can teach is a jump shot.